Hey everybody, Scabber Gaming here, welcome back to the Isle. In this episode I'm looking at the new dinosaur, which is of course another herbivore. It's the Stegosaurus. Now this beautiful little Stegosaurus here is an iconic dinosaur, as we all know, and it has a pretty unique attack feature. We have the usual left and right mouse buttons to attack, but in this case a left mouse button swings to the left and a right mouse button swings to the right. And I think that is going to open up some pretty awesome fights where we're facing our dinosaur side on and attacking from that side and just sort of pummeling any raptors that come in from the other end. And I love the idea of that. I'm going to see if I can get some combat on later. But we have our little trot going on. There it is. That's our trot. Standard walk is pretty sluggish with the Stegosaurus, I'm afraid. Trot's pretty okay. He probably looks faster than he actually is going. And we have a decent run, which is actually pretty quick. And the stamina on the Stegosaurus is incredible. It has lots and lots of stamina. So we're not going to run out anytime soon. Now, with this patch, they've also added a more mountainous and more detailed region 2, which is the same map as what I was using before with the Gallimimus and the Ferrozenosaurus. If you saw my last video, if you watched it to the end, you'll know that this game can look absolutely stunning in a herd. And just look at these beautiful effects that we have going on now. This game is beginning to look very, very special. I'm the first to admit that at the beginning I loved the dinosaur models, but I was a little concerned about the landscapes. They did look crap, but now I'm going to take it all back. This landscape is looking stunning, and look at the little reflections off the leaves on that hill. Unreal 4 engine is phenomenal, and it's beginning to make this game look just brilliant. Now, also with this patch they've added realistic food. So trees now respawn. I say realistic, they look realistic, but they respawn between 2 and 3 hours. That's not realistic respawn for a tree, but it does make it a little harder to find food. So there you go. So not all the herbivores are walking around with full stomachs. As well as that, we're supposed to be able to eat shrubbery. I'm not sure, I haven't seen anything that looks like an edible shrubbery so far. I'm still trying to figure out what trees are edible, but those guys look pretty decent. This actually looks like it's all food. I don't know about this one. Let's see if I can... Yeah, okay, look. You can eat a lot more now than you used to be able to, so that's probably why the respawn is so high. Now, like I said, my stamina is insane on this Stegosaurus, so I can run for a pretty fair while. Now, should we give his calls a go? I heard a call, but that's why I didn't make one. The first call, number 1. Very nice. Number 2. There's little. It's subtle, I like it. Number 3. Yes. And number 4, which is the help me. I like it. Stegosaurus may just become my new favourite herbivore. Now, I'm actually quite eager to find some water, see how he swims, and maybe get a fight on. But I'm still absolutely stunned by the awesomeness of this map. It's beginning to chug a little bit in the trees, I have to admit, but given the age of my graphic card, I'm not surprised. It's 660 Ti, and you know, on current hardware this game is going to absolutely fly. It is pretty well optimised. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, I think I'm probably reaching the end of the map. Yeah, it looks very cliff-like, doesn't it? So I'm not sure if I'm going to find water in this area. I'll see if I can find some water. And obviously a few dinosaurs. People seem to be talking about the tail swipes and the scenery and the animations being good. You know, people are loving the Stegosaurus, and that's good, because it's a good dinosaur, and it's... No, I can't eat that one. Yes, I can, okay. It's a good dinosaur, it's a good addition, but people are going to be moaning that it's not a carnivore. I think those people should probably calm down a little bit, let the game continue to develop. It's come a long way since I started playing it. I mean, look at this. They've really, really got the engine dialed now. I'd like to see where they're going with it. I would like to see more carnivores. I'd like to see a flying dinosaur, but given time, I think it'll be pretty sweet once it's all done. I have a feel like... I feel like I'm running around the corner of the map. I'm not going to get anywhere anytime soon, am I, at this rate? Let's see what he looks like limping. Oh dear, he's hurt his foot. He stubbed his toe on a rock. That's pretty good animation, I like it. He goes back to walking. Now there's no water down there, that's a shame. Ooh, I can still see under the ground. Let's see if that helps us find water. That's a bit cheaty, but I want to find some water. No, it didn't really help me. I'm going to have to go back this way and see if I can find something. Look at his tail swish. He's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. There is only one skin for the Stegosaurus at the moment. I think that's just because it's the first pass. They'll be doing some changes and some additions later on, I'm sure. But it does mean we're not going to see any other pattern Stegosauruses for a little while. Give it a few days, I'm sure they'll dive in with some skins. Find some high ground to do a rest, so I don't want to do it where dinosaurs can creep up on me. Let's rest here. I'm a big fan of light shafts in game. I just think it makes everything look so much more awesome and there. You know, it gives everything a presence. Stamina takes a long time to go up. That's my only complaint at the moment. They need to double the rate of stamina growth. It just means a whole lot of sitting around. Which at the moment, in herd mentality is fine, but later on, it's going to get annoying when you're actually trying to achieve something. This dinosaur is pretty. I think even the grass, yeah, I think even the grass affects light shafts. It sure does. That's pretty amazing. Man, Unreal 4 engine, it's really got some power. It's amazing. Okay, I think that's enough stamina for now. Let's see if we can make some distance. I'd really like to get to some water in a herd. Alright, get moving. Always eating. Big fatty. Okay, it looks like I found myself some water. So I'm going to get in there, get filled up, do a little bit of swimming, see what we look like, and maybe if we're lucky we're going to find some predators. Although I think everyone's going to be playing Stegosaurus at the moment. We'll just have to see. There's a Stega friend. In we go. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'm quite far enough into the water. I don't seem to be able to drink while I'm swimming. I don't seem to be able to stop either. This doesn't really... This is weird. Oh, I don't think drinking is working. Oh, that's a shame. No, no drinky. Maybe. Yeah, the Stegosaurus doesn't seem to interact with the water very well. Its swimming looks funny, but it's quite weird and doesn't stop. And you can't drink either, which is a shame. But it is the first pass of the Stegosaurus, so give them some slack. It's not too bad. And it's, to be fair, it's actually a really, really cool dinosaur. I'm loving it. The only thing I would like is someone to fight. If I could fight someone, that'd be great. He does look pretty cool. He needs to sink a little bit further into the water though. Ah, friends. Stega friends. I love it. Now, I'm going to announce my position. Mostly because I want to fight someone. Why are there no predators around? Ah, the trouble with trying out new dinosaurs is that everyone wants to play it, and you just don't get any carnivores. Come on, guys. Let's have some Stega fun. Love it. I'm going to go for a walk though, because I want to find some dinosaurs other than just me. Are you coming, Cicerone? No, he looks like he wants to stick around with the water sometime. That is usually a pretty good plan for getting some nasty gits to turn up, but in this case I'm not sure it's going to happen. I think I'm going to have to go and have a look. Try and find me some nasties. I've actually spent far more time playing as a herbivore than I have as a carnivore. I don't know why. I think the allure of the herd is actually quite big in this game. But that said, I'm going to have to do some proper T-Rex hunting soon. You can get a proper pack of T-Rexes together, it can be great fun. And I will do it. Gonna. I love it. Come up me bros. There's no one here, is there? There is no one here. You can see dinosaurs for miles. There is no one here. Absolutely typical. Come on, dino chums. I want some T-Rexes. Stamina is mad. Been running for miles. combat. I'm rubbish at combat. I want to see how good this is. Announcing my position to everyone in the area and not getting anyone coming after me. Aha! Ah, it's a herbivore. I think it was a fight. Oh my god! Absolutely ripped a Stegosaurus apart. That was insane. Well, that worked out very well. Oh, I love that. That was just a couple of swipes and it was down. Nice. It looks like the Stegosaurus has got a serious wallop to its tail, which in real life is exactly what it would have had. I think that'll do for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode of The Isle. Poor Stegosaurus. Love you, man. Bye bye.